Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Pillar to Post. I'm your host, as always, your dirty daddy, One Pete Wall. We are here with Apex Wrestling Entertainment, and we got a hell of a match card going for you. But in the meantime, let me quickly set up the Discord, drop the link, and get everybody prepared for Apex. Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful day. It's been a rainy one out here. There we go. We're all set. Just announced about an hour and a half ago, the main event tonight, a handicap match. The motherfucking assholes. 3-on-2. Jake Bagwell in the house. Up against the network champion. Yours truly. And the number one contender to the Apex title, Jake Bagwell. Now I get it. It's a business. Drama creates cash flow. But when your very close friends turn their back on you, it means war. But the odds stacked up against me because I've got to carry the load, because we all know Jake Bagwell just can't get right. So, buddy, if we end up losing the match, make sure you are not in earshot or eyesight, because I'm about to take you out, Jake. Carry your load tonight. But, starting to show off, last week, the tag team champions Atticus Black and Azrael Black went up against Slaughterhouse Reed and Jones and lost. Tonight, Cowboy John and Sourfang must face the men that defeated the tag team champions. And very close friends. Slaughterhouse has had Sourfang as well as Cowboy John's back in the past. So this is interesting. Following that, we've got the debut of Crushing Kelly Black here in AWE. She'll be taking on Samantha Reese. And as you can see, Atticus Black will be escorting his woman down to ringside. Jake Bagwell says, "Hey, old man, just hope you can toe the line." I'm all about toeing up. I'm all about knuckling up. It's time you shut up and put up. Mordecai going to the underground with Fred Starr. Fred Starr challenging Matt Storm at Breaking Bad for the Hard Knocks Championship. Let's see how he performs in this specialty match in the underground. Debut time, Malachi and Vandal. They are Maelstrom. They'll be taking on Elijah Freeman and Drake Emerson of Doomsday. Brooklyn Joker makes his debut. He'll be taking on a veteran here in Sin. And then 6-woman tornado tag, Siri Bloodyard, Mini Bloodyard, and your network champion, Evie K. Bloodyard, taking on Whisper Bagwell, number one contender to that network championship, Stabatha. She is our Apex champion and newcomer and, well, dancer over at the Crack Skull Tavern. She is Haley Quinn. But our main event, as I brought up at the top of the show, yours truly, the Dirty Daddy, having to team him up with Jake Bagwell to take on 3 men. 3 motherfucking assholes. Joel motherfucking Quinn, Queef, and Yeti Bloodyard. Let's get down to our first match and see how the number one contenders fare against the team that beat the tag team champions just 1 week ago. How's your day going, Jake? Hope it's all right. If you're in the chat, make sure you give a shout out there. Say hello. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our opening bout of the evening. Representing the underground. Ladies and gentlemen, they are Reed and Jones of Slaughterhouse. A powerful team. They put that on display last week against the tag team champions, Atticus and Azrael. They've got to be burning. We'll see them in action Friday or Saturday with our final house show here in AWE. The house show being replaced with Slaughterhouse, where the roster decides who they will face. But ladies and gentlemen, they are the oddest couple around. Cowboy John, Sour Fang. They are Blood Money. I get it being a day. I'm on back on some meds that are just dragging my ass down. Let me tell you, it takes a while for the body to get used to it. Loving this team of Sour Fang and Cowboy John, but they've got to be wondering, can they do what the champions couldn't? That is take out Slaughterhouse. Cowboy John starting off strong with a discus elbow right to the face of, I believe, yes, that is Reed. They are not going to take that lightly, Jake. Cowboy John turning things around here. Collar and elbow, the Irish whip. Reed in enemy territory. There's the tag. Love the look of Cowboy John and Sour Fang. Two bulls ready to give their enemy the horns. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you for joining us here on Pillar to Post with some AWE action. Brooklyn Joker. Man, you got some bug-eyed looking eyeballs there, man. Sour Fang taken down. There's the tag to Jones. And a running neck breaker. What a way to take a big man down. But a boot to the brain pan, staggering Slaughterhouse. Crushing Kelly in the house. And a quick tag back to Cowboy John. Dropping that elbow right across the forehead. Slowing down Jones in a big way. And this is something that Cowboy John has to think about when facing these big men. You've got to find different ways to slow him down, get the upper advantage, use his speed, use that ground game. Another quick tag to Sour Fang, letting the powerhouse step in. Oh, sure. Give Crushing Kelly and Jake a high. But all you do is give me those big fucking white eyeballs. Thank you very much, Joker. Low running elbow there at Jones. Taking down Reed off the apron as he hits the ropes. Ground and pound by Sour Fang. Tough as nails are both teams, but playing the tag team like it should. That is Blood Money. Cowboy John and Sour Fang. Quick tags. Joker, the Midnight Toker. What a power slam. Working the knee now of Cowboy John. Cowboy John known for a bit of a knee issue. So let's see if that slows him down. Let's see if that gives the upper hand to Slaughterhouse. Working the ribs now. Shot right to the jaw. Butterfly suplex. Going for the ride is Cowboy John. And there's the tag back to Reed. Nice little spinal tap. It is going to be interesting to see how it plays out when Blood Money collides with the Darksiders, Atticus and Azrael. Wow, that Yeti in the... Oh, shit. Dude. The burns are getting ridiculous at this point. I didn't even feel that being jammed into my ear hole. Slaughterhouse brought up. Hung out to dry by Sourfang. Sourfang, I think, a little bit lost out in space there. I think Joker isn't the only Midnight Toker around here. Working the ribs. Here we go. Hands and feet flying. Sourfang doing the smart thing, creating distance between him and Reed. He said the ear, Jake. The ear. I'm gonna bust you up, boy. I had excess wax in my ear, did I? How's it going, Yeti? Big face crusher there. I believe Reed busted open with that knee strike. Oh, and a follow through. Really putting those knees to use now is Sourfang. But this time Jones rolls aside, the knee connecting with the floor. Superman punch out of nowhere. Here we go, the collar and elbow, bringing Reed back inside the ring. Realizing quick that this has to go down inside the squared circle to get a victory. You don't need a count out. You don't want to look the fools by losing the Slaughterhouse when we are so close to Breaking Bad. Diving forearm puts Jones in his place, looking for the hot tag. And for some reason, Sourfang just allows it to take place. The Irish whip now. Into the referee. Sourfang capitalizing, but a reversal here by Jones. Misses the elbow strike. Double leg takedown. Folds him up. Not even a one. Yet he says it's hot. And he's naked and wet. I don't want to know. I really don't want to know, Yeti. Cover. We got the one. The two. And for some reason... Reed was just going to allow this to happen, take place even. Stood there in the corner like a moron. Is there some collusion going on here where Slaughterhouse wants Blood Money to look good? Knee strike puts him down. And now Jones wreaking havoc on the face, the neck of Cowboy John, but runs straight into a brick wall, or I should say a ham hock by Sourfang. There's a European uppercut to the neck. Trying to decapitate the man. Off the top. Big elbow drop, shades of the Macho Man. Cowboy John finally back up on the apron, but Sourfang in complete control. There's a Superman punch. Cover. We got the one. For the two. It is over. And Reed just stood out on the apron, allowed this to happen. There's got to be something going on here. We all know they are thick as thieves, Blood Money and Slaughterhouse. It is a crying shame seeing this unfold here. Definitely looking to make Atticus and Azrael look weak going into Breaking Bad. Kept the fight competitive enough so people wouldn't believe it, but I have a sneaky suspicion. No, don't send me the pictures, Yeti. Please, no. I don't need my eyes bleeding again, bro. The sun shines on a dog's ass once in a while. Yes, indeed. At least once a day. Here we go. Replay the Superman punch. As you can see, Jones doesn't even bother to enter the ring. Doesn't try to save his partner, just allows the 1, 2, 3. And I forgot to change the fucking victory. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this match, Sour Fang, Cowboy John, they are Blood Money. Up next, though, big debut here for AWE, crushing Kelly Black, along with her main squeeze, her right hand and her left hand. Ladies and gentlemen, Atticus Black, one half of your tag team champions, escorting the newcomer down to ringside, going up against Samantha Reese. See how she fares here in AWE. Superman Punch is called the Crack Skull. Thank you very much for that, Yeti. I do forget. Although much of anything that the people from the underground do could be called the Crack Skull. Ladies and gentlemen, being escorted down a ringside, one half of your tag team champions, Atticus Black. She is crushing Kelly Black. Family above all is her motto. Looking to make a name for herself here in AWE. Can she reach the apex? We're going to find that out tonight as she faces Samantha Reese in her debut. Like your Emperor title. No, I did not forget nothing. Impressive entrance. Let's see how she fares in her debut. No wonder I'm bald. What the fuck, man? You're the one putting cigars out on my brain pan every fucking time we go live. Ladies and gentlemen, she is Samantha Reese. Samantha Reese made her debut, much like everyone here, on the first outing of Apex Wrestling Entertainment. Has not fared so well as of yet. Let's see how she fares against this newcomer. Well, thank you very much, Jake. And here we go. I don't know if it's the hair, but perhaps Samantha Reese has a bit of size advantage here. What the? This is not the Indies. This is why you are a loser, Samantha Reese. My God. Loss of memory, loss of hair, loss of balls. I'm losing it, am I? Oh, you sumbitch. Here we go. Snap elbow. Misses the mark as crushing Kelly evades it with a shining wizard to follow through. Now working the knees of Reese. A game plan already being formulated in the mind of this newcomer here of AWE. Reese lines her up once again. Another snap elbow. Falls through with a second. Ain't done yet. Got to hit the trifecta. There we go. Forearm blocking the hold and leaps over for a kick, but gets caught. Face crushed on the mat. Cover. We got the one. The two. Oh, not quite a two, ladies and gentlemen. But damn, that was smart on the part of crushing Kelly. No, I'm not wearing Joel Speedos anymore, okay? I flipped him out inside out the third day, and after that, I couldn't wear them anymore. I left sufficient stains in them for Joel Quinn. Wow, what a modification of a Dominator. Now off the top, looking for it. Coffin drop. That's a lot of weight being crushed. I'm sorry, crushing the ribs of Samantha Reese. Went for that running diving headbutt. Reese evading it. Now, an octopus stretch-like maneuver here. But Crushing Kelly easily breaks the hold. Putting those knuckles right in the bridge of the nose of Reese. Snap jabs, but a reversal by Reese. High intensity here. Both women looking for all the momentum. And this time the kick works out. Going to the work on the legs, and there it is, stretching out that hamstring. I guess Crushing Kelly didn't get quite enough stretching done before the match. Reese just helping her along the way. Seen Atticus hop up on the apron. Growing concern from one half of your tag team champions there. Reese with a snap suplex. You can see fatigue setting in on the part of Samantha Reese. And on the outside, gets taken out. Reese looking to get a victory through a countout. Like, that is a lot of time to waste in that ring. You could have been on the floor, creating a lot more havoc for the newcomer here. Waistlock control. Reese working the back with that forearm strike. Elbow by Kelly. Coming in hot. Setting her up. And a hammerlock eats on elbow. Back and forth we go. Spinning back disconnects. And comes back with a forearm of her own. Reese tossing Kelly inside the ring. A hard-fought, grueling debut here for Crushing Kelly. Hook in the leg. We got the one. And only a one. Booger shuffles in, eating a bucket of KFC, tossing the bones out. You know what? I kill every single Yeti in the underground. Okay, I will create a genocide. Oh, 450. Why is she not covering her? Like she knows something we don't know. And there it is. Oh, and Crushing Kelly moves aside. Hits the basement drop kicker, catching Reese right on the ass. There'll be a genocide of all Yetis. I promise you, Wild-Eyed One. And now, about had enough, has her up, but slips over the back. Waistlock control now by Reese. Oh, I was expecting so much more than just dragging her carcass halfway across the ring to get absolutely nowhere. Irish whip now by Kelly. Drop down. Looking for it. Ooh, modified power slam. We got the 1, 2. The referees are so fucking slow. Here we go. Oh, cartwheel into that back elbow. Crushing Kelly playing it smart, though. Quickly grabbed a hold of the ropes. Reese realized she couldn't get the pinfall. Split-legged moonsault. Got the cover this time. We got the 1, the 2, and another kick out by Kelly. Yeah, no, not having it. Security, get that chump out of here. And went for that rolling senton. Missed her mark once again, but Crushing Kelly off the middle to the top. Cut her out of nowhere. And again, did not go for the cover, but I can understand why Reese was quick to get on her feet. Has her up and choking a bitch out here, live on AWE. You're not going to grow hair, man. I've tried all the gravies. Crushing Kelly measuring out Reese here. And a double stomp right to the back of the brain pan. It's got to be over. Dead center of the ring. We got 2. And again, Reese with a kick out. Unbelievable. Kelly having enough, though. Hooks the leg after that, whatever the hell it was, but it paid its dividends. A big victory on her debut. Look at this awesome coffin drop. Oh, no. No, ain't no gravy like that going on my brain pan. I don't think so. Well, this 450 splash connects. Does not follow through with a pinfall. Near fall here by Reese and sets her up. And it all goes wrong from here. Definitely no easy bitch by crushing Kelly. Taking a big victory here in her debut. I don't think it was her finisher. I really don't. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match via pinfall, she is crushing Kelly Black. Impressive debut, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what is in store for her down the road. But ladies and gentlemen, up next, an underground match. Fred Starr wanting to prepare for Breaking Bad. And wow, does he got his hands full tonight. Mordecai. Fred Starr, back in the day, made his career on death matches and the Extreme Rules. This here is a little bit new to him. Very similar rules. No wrestling ring, no barbed wire. See how he fares, but ladies and gentlemen, making his way down the ringside, Mordecai. Refuses to let go. The RWO has died. No ropes, no turnbuckles. Going to be interesting to see how this fares. Well, yeah, I guess one side would be midget wrestling. Underwear match. Don't get your panties in a knot. And now, ladies and gentlemen, representing the motherfucking assholes. He is, in his own words, a true Viking. He is the Impact player, Fred Starr. Ain't no way he's going to manage a shooting star press with no turnbuckles, no ropes. This is straight up fight night here at the Apex. And he's got to throw hands with a man that is twice his size. That's a big opportunity at Breaking Bad. We'll be facing Matt Storm in a ambulance match. If you missed the podcast just a couple of days ago, make sure you check it out. We revealed the standings of the entrance of Rumble in the Bronx. Hey, not all of them were giants there, Jake. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. And the bell is rung. And going straight to work. Submission, octopus stretch. The power of Mordecai undeniable with that gorilla press, deadlifting him off the mat. You're still growing. I don't want to know where, bro. Really don't want to know where. Working the limbs now of Fred Starr is Mordecai. Really paying close attention on that left knee. Fred Starr at a big disadvantage here, but a low shot right to the breadbasket. Irish whip, and turns it around into the ring post goes Fred Starr. No, stop sending me pictures, bro. I don't need to see that shit. Sweeping the leg after the trapezius claw. Fred Starr stretching out the arm, trying to dislocate or hyperextend the shoulder. And now measuring out Mordecai. Setting him up. And, oh, Jesus! Impressive DDT, standing, shooting, or moonsault, I should say. Does not last long before momentum shifts back in the favor of Mordecai. Bringing him all the way to the edge and to the floor. Well, he is very close to resembling a bloated Bruce Lee floating down the river, okay? Just letting you know. Yeti is, yeah, he's there. In special places you think. Like your head. Here we go, double underhook, but did not work out. Elbow greets him. Oh, what a shot to the temple. Stop sending me pictures, bro. You're disgusting. There we go, waistlock control. Turned his back on Fred Starr, which is a big mistake. Back suplex there. Slowing down Mordecai even further. The knees to the back. Being very effective here. Evie Bloodyard in the house. How you doing, sweetheart? And a half and half suplex. Wrecking a neck is Fred Starr. A wonderful day here in the neighborhood. Crookie finger. No, that wasn't a crookie finger. I was confused. She did a dab. Mordecai too heavy for the size of Freddie. Freddie about to get fingered here. Has him up. Brings him down with a dominator. Maybe you can't make a man like Fred Starr tap and try and knock his ass out. Hurricane Rana. I don't know. You don't need to send a video now. What is wrong with you? Step up drop kick. Mordecai, though, rolling back to his feet. Evades, does Fred Starr. Kick right to the throat. Measuring out Mordecai. Looking for... Oh, I thought he was going for sudden impact. But he just utilized Mordecai's own maneuver, the last ride power bomb. And coming in hot, big Kinshasa. Back to work on the legs now goes Fred Starr. Both men have 2 watts. Make your opponent oh my goodness, just shoved him right off the edge. Make their opponents tap out or knock their asses out. Right now, oh, the cloverleaf breaker. A hell of a fight this has been. Enziguri by Fred Starr. Fred now measuring out his opponent. Here we go. A modified brain buster there by the shortest motherfucker in the business. Why would you always assume that Yeti is my girlfriend? He keeps asking me for nudie pics. I do not. You send unwarranted solicitation my way again, and I will strip you of the Apex title. Yeti's Girthy Coccyx 3D VR experience now available. Oh my God, at the merch table. Jesus, nobody wants it. Slips over the shoulders, does Fred Starr. Big scoop. And a running power slam by Freddie got fingered. Move to the midsection, setting him up, could be, yes it is, the sudden impact. Here we go, looking for that submission now. Has the rings of Saturn locked in, a lot of damage to the neck of Mordecai, but still the big man will not stop, will not submit. Scoop up here. Oh Jesus, this is gonna get ugly. But Fred Starr, before he can be dumped outside the ring once again, lands the elbows, scoop and slam, dead center of the ring. Nods back even harder, oh my goodness. Here we go, that brain buster, it's over. Fred Starr with a huge victory on his way down to Breaking Bad. Look at that power bomb, I thought it was over right there for Fred. Not so at all. And then this Dominator would have taken out anybody, but Fred Starr, too determined to set his mark, show Matt Storm that when it's time to break bad, that ambulance match is going to be needed because Matt Storm's ass going to get carried to the ER. Impressive match here on Apex. Look at this power bomb right here. Spiral sets him up. A last ride modification at the end. Mordecai meant business, but Fred Starr, well, he just planned a heist. How's Evie doing tonight? There it is, sudden impact. Or what was that called? I can't remember. One of them was sudden impact. The other one was something else. I'm lost in the train of thoughts of finishers, okay? But the Brain Buster was what did it in, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of this underground match via knockout. The Impact player, Fred Starr. A hell of a match. Watts wanted to call the PLE Breaking Wind because there's a chili cook-off before the show. Oh my goodness. Well, anyone that eats the chili that night, please take it easy on everyone. But ladies and gentlemen, another debut match. They are known as Maelstrom, Malachi, and Vandal, taking on Elijah Friedman and Drake Emerson of Doomsday. Doing great. Hope you are too. I'm doing good. Watching from the elliptical on iPhone. Well, ain't you just smart? And now, ladies and gentlemen, making their debut here in the Apex, Vandal and Malachi. They are Maelstrom. See how they fare in their debut. Crushing Kelly had a successful debut. Let's see how Maelstrom fares. No, don't tell people that. Ladies and gentlemen, Elijah Freeman, Drake Emerson, they are Doomsday. Hell of a looking team here at Apex. Looking to make their mark in the tag team division, but so are these newcomers. We got Malachi starting off against Elijah Freeman. You know what? I believe you, Evie. I totally believe you. Freeman starting off strong against Malachi here. Catches the fist. Sharp kick right to the ribs, but gets caught. Bringing the arm out now into a key lock is Freeman. Really, Jake? Knee strike there by Malachi. Back to work on the lower half of the back of Elijah Freeman. The Irish whip now. And there's the tag. In comes Vandal. Double team action going down. Big back body drop. Here we go. Cover. Got a 2-fall already. Vandal knows what he wants, and that is a W. Walking away from this matchup. Off the ropes he comes. Set up. Knee drop. Caught him right on the bridge of the nose. And a snap elbow drop here by Vandal. I was being a dirty daddy. Today I was free balling it on his sofa. Took the opportunity to piss all over his bed too. How you like me now, filthy father? Big back body drop now by Vandal. Goes right back after Elijah, but quickly turns his attention back to Drake. Drake, a powerhouse. Still trying to figure out the interweb. And there's the pounce by Drake Emerson. Here we go. Flips over the shoulder. Chop block. Vandal back in control. Elijah from behind trying to tag him in the back of the head. But a boot to the brain pan of Drake Emerson. Has him into the ropes, working the ribs with those lethal kicks. And now working the back with the forearms. Vandal and Malachi looking to make a mark here in the AWE tonight. Will they be successful against Doomsday? Oh! Brought him up in that Canadian rack. Turned it into a DDT from on high. Drake Emerson does not mess around inside that ring. And now trying to tear the bicep off the bone. Vandal in a lot of pain right now. Went for a German suplex, did Emerson. Nice block there by Vandal. Sends him over the top. Should have gone for the tag. Now you're just going to get punched in the damn teeth. Went once again for that German suplex. Mealy says, Dirty Daddy showed her his butthole again. Says he blew kisses with her with it. Oh, my Lord. Oh. Vandal going up. And superplex. Not done just yet. Sets him up, and there it is. The Falcon's arrow. See Silver Bullet up in the rafters drinking Mountain Dew. What up? What? Is Silver Bullet truly here, or is just you just fucking talking out your ass? I haven't seen any comments by Silver Bullet, so if I missed it, how you doing, Brian? Ground and pound here by Malachi. Not much is known about these two. But I was told they were brought in by someone from on high. Whoever that is. I find it's Yeti bringing more of his fucking goons in. I'm waging war. Nice reversal here by Drake Emerson. Went for a double leg takedown, ate a DDT, went for a hot tag, got caught. Now, don't give him, no, he doesn't need all that Mountain Dew. Malachi with a few boots right to the face hole, and now setting up Drake Emerson. Double knee stomp. You know what, Yeti? Eat your ice cream. You don't want to know what cream that was made out of. And a double stomp. Cover. We got the 1, the 2, and a kick out there by Emerson. Beautiful power bomb into the knee strike.
Drake looks like what he doing. What do you mean? Like, he looks like what he doing.
So it looks like he's wrestling, so therefore he looks like a wrestler? I think that's what you're trying to say. I don't know. Big headbutt there by Emerson. Cookies and coccyx ice cream. Oh, he doesn't know what he doesn't know. Doesn't look like he knows what he's doing. Is that what you're trying to say? Well, thick-headed. There we go. Malachi with a cutter. Not enough for his satisfaction. Wants to put the exclamation mark on their debut. Bringing him up. Oh! We got the 1, 2. And somehow he kicks out. Yes, I love all the attire this year. I try and make them all different. All of them stand out. There's the tag. Vandal stepping back in. And a hot tag to Elijah. Sometimes, yes, sometimes we do. And a massive power bomb by Elijah Freeman. Think Doomsday wants to walk away here with an L? I don't think so. Went for that elbow. Oh, and to the back. Vandal was up on his knees and got crushed. Vandal able to kick out as Malachi came to break up the pinfall. I don't think it would have been quick enough if he wouldn't have rolled his shoulder. Who knows? And oh, out of nowhere. Comes through the bottom rope, rolling into a stunner. But here it is. At death's door, and could not break it up before Emerson came in and just wiped the mat with him. Here we go. All that space gave Vandal a chance to get back up on his feet. Big main event tonight. I'm going to hurt you. I will hurt you, Yeti. There we go. Leaped right into the arms of Vandal. Freeman, though. Elbows to the midsection. Backing up Vandal here. And an elbow greets him. No! Ain't happening. Over the top with an alley-oop, and there's the tag to Malachi. Here we go. Triangle choke. No, triangle armbar locked in. Once again, going for another submission hold. Not enough to slow down Malachi. Working the ribs to break up the hold. Now the Irish whip into the turnbuckles. Do like the look of Maelstrom here, and oh! Thought he was going for a pounce, found that discus elbow. We got 2, And another near fall. Evie. Evie, why? Why would you? Now, if they actually made a rhubarb flavored ice cream, I'd be in fucking heaven. I've got two favorites, pistachio and dark cherry. And a buckle bomb there by Vandal. Going up to the middle turnbuckle. Setting up. Elijah Freeman, big elbow. Yummer. And it is over. Maelstrom taking their debut victory here in the AWE. I slap Jake, okay? I will slap the jizz off your lips. A spectacular double back body drop there by Maelstrom. No, Evie. Oh, you gotta turn my guts. No, don't fucking ruin my favorite fucking desserts here, okay? Impressive superplex into the Falcon's Arrow there by Vandal. Not enough to get the victory, however. It came by way of an elbow drop, but Malachi with that coup de grace. Two successful debuts here in the AWE at the Apex. Hits the fall from grace. Not enough, though. How come that just sounds terrible when you say it, though, Yeti? Yep, sweet, dark, cherry truffle just makes it sound... I don't know. It sounds like you got a sick, twisted meaning behind it. I know what they are. Just when you say shit, I worry. But ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this match, Malachi, Vandal, they are Maelstrom. A hell of a debut here at the Apex. Welcome. But from one debut to the next, Brooklyn Joker makes his presence known here tonight. And now, ladies and gentlemen, all the way down from Brooklyn, the debut of Brooklyn Joker. I am told one must watch his back around this man. See what you're doing to me, Evie? Come on! Look at the imposing stature of this man. The evil there in the face. Darkness coming to the AWE. You're sick, Evie. Very, very sick. You need help. Oh, Yeti. Oh, you're going to start issues with him, and you're dealing with Jake Bagwell already. Well, thank you very much, Evie. And now, Ladies and gentlemen, one half of the Brotherhood. He is simply known as Sin. Talk about imposing figures. I think Joker has his match in his debut. Should be an impressive match nonetheless. Wonder if they've reinforced the ring for all this man meat. Full name is Sinbert. Saw his driver's license. Man, I can't even remember how long ago you started calling him Sinbert. Been a while, though. Oh, a dark and gloomy character wants to make his debut here in the AWE. Bringing the darkness is Sin. You can see no fear shown by the very large Brooklyn Joker. Here we go. Oh! Catches up, headbutt. I believe he's slightly taller than Sin. Not too often someone outsizes the big men around here besides Yeti. Headlock now. Sin at the mercy of the newcomer. Hey, hey. There was no quivering of the lip. Here we go. Turns it into a key lock now. Sin being out-wrestled by the big man here. Sinbert Schwartzberger. That is different. Ooh, God. Yes, Queef will be arriving shortly for his matchup. Back and forth we go, and there's the power of Sin. Headlock and just lobbed him into the air, sending Joker over the top rope with that Irish whip. Not bothering to capitalize. Oh, I spoke too soon. Both these big men meeting each other on the outside. Big scoop. And there's the backbreaker. Here we go. Oh, and couldn't hold up Sin. Definitely the size when it comes to a muscular frame would definitely go in the direction of Sin. Joker being tossed around on the outside. As the referee continues his count, we're at the count of 5, ladies and gentlemen. Do not want to see this fall to a count out on his debut matchup. Oh, come on, Sin. Really? Finally getting up to his feet. Can he get in? And the referee holds off, allows a little bit of time to elapse, comes in, rolls up Sin. Here's a reversal. Back and forth we go. A kick out there by Joker. I'm pretty sure Bagwell's around here somewhere. And look at the power of Brooklyn Joker. Deadlifting a mofo up and dropping him to the abyss. Collar and elbow now. Sin being whipped into the ropes. Big elbow dropping the big man. Not waiting at all, climbing up. Not too many times you see a man as large as Joker up top. And for some reason changed his mind. One shot, one kill with that ham hock being thrown at Sin, but Sin firing back now. Got him up. Oh, Jesus. I thought he was going to dump him outside of the ring, but snake eyes. You can see Sin battered and bruised already. Drives that knee right into the sternum of Joker. This time it's Sin climbing up to the top. Something also you don't see very often. An elbow drop. Goes absolutely nowhere but down. Don't get me started on that, freak. Jake hasn't forgotten Queef. Yeah, I heard about it. Even Jake, when he's seen tonight's matchup, goes, oh my God, the history in this match. Double axe handles raining down on the shoulder blades of Sin as Brooklyn Joker looks to make a statement here tonight. The Irish whip, a reversal into the ring post. Not going to be an easy night for any newcomer here at the Apex. Everyone came prepared to throw down. A hell of a fight regardless. And sets him up. Oh! Took him down a back alley down in Brooklyn. Almost got the 3. He literally hid in your mailbox. How big is your mailbox? Have you seen the size of Queef? You sure he didn't just slide his pecker in there and that was what was hiding in there for you? And again, the size just too much for Joker. Running out of gas here, and a dirty pinfall by Sin, but the referee catches him, breaking up the pinfall. Winds up Joker. Joker with an elbow, breaking the waist lock. And a running neckbreaker. There we go. What a lethal shot there by Joker. We fought a fight Whisper in a winner keeps baggy match. Oh, Jesus. Looking for it. The last laugh locked in. Just did it and chased me every... And it's over. The last laugh submission. Taking the victory here for Joker. Succeeding in his debut here in the AWE. A hell of a match he put on. Gave as much as he took, and in the end, took him down a dark alley. Walked away with a smile on his face, and a laugh echoing throughout Brooklyn. Caught him but good here with that last laugh. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match via submission, he is Brooklyn Joker. Mailbox. Oh my goodness. I just read that. Oh, geez. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is getting a little bit out of hand here with the #1 contender to the network champion, Whisper Bagwell, once again aligning herself with the Apex champion, Stabitha, and bringing newcomer in. She works over at the Cracked Skull, Haley Quinn, battling against Evie Bloodyard, your network champion, former Apex champion in Meanie Bloodyard. And then the next generation, she is Siri. Let's get to it.
You tried to drug. What, drug you?
I can see it. A little chloroform. Hell, Jake get drugged up by antihistamines. Oh, wow. Brooklyn Joker giving some respect to Sin there. And now, ladies and gentlemen, 6-woman tornado tag match. Making her way down to ringside. Second-generation superstar, Siri Bloodyard. Some might call her the princess of the underground. Watts still has yet to let anyone know his... Oh, wow, what happened to that logo on the back of her jacket? That got fucked up. But Watts has failed to reveal the reasoning behind his entry in the Rumble in the Bronx. The man retired. He should have stayed retired. Yet he's saying Queef is Jake's destiny. Queef was claiming he just gave Baggy placebos, and Baggy would just pretend he was unconscious. When it comes to Queef, though, I think I'm going to debate that one. I don't think that guy even knows what a placebo is. Also representing the BYC, ladies and gentlemen, former Apex champion, Meanie Bloodyard. Sleep with one eye open, right, Jake? A hell of a woman in that ring. Always going to put a show on for you. Queef calls them sugar pills. Well, in most cases, that's what a placebo is. And now, ladies and gentlemen, she is the Queen Banshee. She is the leader of the BYC and your network champion. She is Evie Bloodyard. Well, yeah, what do you think I'm doing right now? I am putting a show on for her. She's in the match. A hell of a woman to be your network champion. Drowns a little bit in that title, though. Of course, Queef would get confused. All three Bloodyards waiting for their competition, and what competition it is. Ladies and gentlemen, she is the #1 contender to the network championship title. She is Whisper Bagwell. Jake went hard just from her stepping out on stage. I think I literally heard him yell from the locker room, "Where you been all my life, sugar tits?" Somebody hose that motherfucker down, please. You know, that I do believe, Evie. That I do believe. And now, the woman that must defend her Apex championship at Breaking Bad against Meanie Bloodyard. The return match. She is your Apex champion, Stabitha really brought the fight in her matchup against Meaty Bloodyard at Ascension, and damn did it pay off, becoming the second woman to ever hold the Apex Championship title. Oh, come on, Jake. I don't want to be tagged in when Queef is in the ring. What is wrong with you? Well, Jake, I did not need to know. Too much information. We already had to hear you say it in the locker room. But ladies and gentlemen, represent the Cracked Skull, she is Haley Quinn. Yes, one of Summer Days' dancers. I don't mean ballet. I mean the exotic type of dancer. Stop sending me pics, man. I don't want to see them. It's unsolicited. It's unwanted, unneeded. And here we go. No tags necessary in this match. Oh, and a drop kick takes Haley Quinn off her feet. Meaty Girl, though, suffers a boot right to the brain pan. Stabitha taken down by Siri Bloodyard, but Whisper right there to counter her. And now lock it up, as they will at Breaking Bad, Evie with a scoop slam on Whisper Bagwell. Oh, God, that's sick, Evie. What the... Stop it! There we go. Stabitha gets dropped again, this time by the Bloodyard Evie. I thought she was going for a cover. No, changed her mind. Head scissors, elbows being rained down as Haley Quinn gets, wow, what a takedown. Tilt-a-whirl, head scissor takedown. From behind, it's Siri Bloodyard with a side Russian taking down Whisper Bagwell. Ground and pound as Haley Quinn now has to face the judgment of the Banshee Queen. Big neck breaker on Stabitha. Cover! Springboard into a splash there by Siri Bloodyard as Evie climbs up. And a beautiful, picture-perfect moonsault. Haley Quinn at the mercy of the Banshee Queen and kicks out at 2. And finds nothing but mat this time does Evie Bloodyard. No! Stop it! Ain't none of that happening. Haley Quinn now trapped in the ring with the network champion herself, Evie Bloodyard, Meaty underneath the apron. Kendo stick in hand, but gets bounced by Whisper Bagwell. Siri rolling back in, looking for a piece of Haley Quinn. No relation as far as I know to Joel Quinn. Stabitha finally back up on her feet, the Apex champion. Knocked out momentarily. And now, Stabitha aiming and gets caught. Sweeps the leg, does Evie. Standing moonsault. Beautiful expertise maneuvers here by the Banshee Queen. Siri misses her mark, though. Went for that rolling senton. Matt Storm in the house. How you doing, brother? Axe kick by the Apex champion. Waist lock control now. Side Russian by Siri Bloodyard. Meaty gets taken out by Haley Quinn. Here we go. Big boot ends the combination, but Siri Bloodyard laying in wait. Puts the feet and hands to work. The knee puts her into the ropes. Turns her attention back on Stabitha. The Irish whip gets locked up by Whisper. Whisper coming in hot. Backbreaker into a clothesline. A hell of a 6-woman tag. And there's a kendo stick right between the eyes of Haley Quinn. Siri going back after the Apex champion. Whisper went to save her partner. Gets taken out by the network champion. Oh, my God. What a maneuver there by Meaty Bloodyard, only to be taken out by Haley Quinn. Spear on the apron, takes down Whisper Bagwell. Haley Quinn looking to steal a win here. But Siri right there to break up the pinfall. Springboard. Oh, and crescent burn. Almost landed on her mama. And a destroyer of her own. We seen one earlier on by Fred Starr. Haley Quinn pulling out all stops. And head scissor here by Meanie Bloodyard. On the far end, pump handle follow sway slam by Whisper. And your Apex champion now measuring out your network champion. Champion on champion violence. Yum! And we got the one. And saved by Siri Bloodyard was Evie. Cover here by Haley, and Siri back to work once again, protecting her family. It is straight up violence. Too close to ropes were Haley's feet. Meanie went for the submission. Kendo stick now in the hands of the champion. Raining down on the back of Siri Bloodyard. Opens her up for attack by Evie Bloodyard. A modified powerbomb. Rolls her up. And Haley Quinn right there to save the day. Armbar. Oh! Once again, too damn close to the ropes was Meanie Bloodyard. We got Whisper going for his super kick. Gets caught with a DDT. Talk about chaos. Yummer! We got the one. Could we see this happen? At Breaking Bad with Meanie on top. Waistlock control now. Sets her up. And a Hurricane Rana folds her up. Stabber trying to get to her for the same basement drop kick. Takes out the referee instead. Second drop kick right to the abdominal region of Meanie Bloodyard. Now the Apex champion looking to take out the number one contender. Busts her open with a big boot in the corner. Just straight up violence and chaos. We got a tag team now called Maelstrom. But we've got a Maelstrom breaking down here. Inside the wrestling ring. And a super kick by me right to the teeth of the exotic dancer known as Haley Quinn. Meanie now helping out Evie after being attacked there by Whisper Bagwell. Shoulder breaker as Siri sets her up and a clothesline on Stabitha. Ankle DDT now by Meanie Bloodyard. Stabitha turns things around, rolls her up, and Evie making the save. Here we go, springboard moonsault by Evie Bloodyard. We got a cover. We got two. No, not even quite a two before Whisper rolls her shoulder. Stabitha taking control of Meanie Bloodyard. Those two will be facing each other at Breaking Bad. But Stabitha turning her attention on the network champion. Look at those knees being driven into the ribs. Taking the wind out of the lungs of Evie Bloodyard. Whisper now turning things around on Siri. Breaking up the pinfall by Meanie Bloodyard. Siri, though, setting her up, has her up in the rack. Go to sleep, bust open, Whisper Bagwell. We got one, two, oh! Meanie unleashing violence of her own. Kendo strikes to the brain pans of Stabitha as well as Haley Quinn. Evie tried to save her sister there to no avail. And now, trying to evade the clutches of Stabitha. Stabitha, however, going for the cover. Quick break there by Evie Bloodyard. Steel chair now with a hand. Oh, and across the back of the brain pan. Taking out Siri. Stabitha with a camel clutch. Can she get the submission? Meanie tried to make it in. Could not get it done once again. Put down by their adversaries was the BYC. I'm expecting big things at the pay-per-view. Because right now, Evie and Meanie have taken L's where I was hoping to see them take a big victory. Outsmarting, outplaying. The BYC was Stabitha, Haley Quinn, and Whisper Bagwell. That camel clutch was the straw that broke Evie's back, quite literally. Hey, what did I do? Quit pointing at me. She wasn't scratching, she wasn't tapping, she was scratching her ass. Axe kick there by Stabatha on the former Apex champion. But in the end, Stabatha with that camel clutch on Evie Bloodyard. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match via submission, your Apex champion, Stabatha. The #1 contender to the network champion, Whisper Bagwell. And Haley Quinn, who you will see in action once again later on tonight over at the Cracked Skull. A hell of a match leading into our main event handicap match. The Dirty Daddy having a team up against Jake Bagwell. This match requested, or I should say demanded, by Joel motherfucking Quinn himself. And he will be bringing his crew, Queef and Yeti Bloodyard. This is going to be a bloodbath. I'm not looking forward to it. Okay? Just saying. Oh, Jesus. Oh, you are in trouble, Jake. In so much trouble. There was no Canadian oil. You realize yet Canada is too lazy to create their own oil? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our main event of the evening. This will be a 3-on-2 handicap match. Introducing first, he is your Dirty Daddy, the network champion here of the AWE. He is Pete Wall. Oh, Jesus. No, I don't. No, he should not be coming. Successfully defeated Griffin Davian to win that network championship title. Only to have the motherfucking assholes turn their backs on him. Welcome to Dead Beat Inc. You know, here's the thing. You sleep with Yeti's mother, and it's a joke. You sleep with Joel's mother, and it becomes a fucking blood feud. And now, ladies and gentlemen, he is known as the One, Jake Bagwell. He's got a big task ahead of him at Breaking Bad. And yes, Jake, you will see I forgot to add the new logos because I just had a brain fart. Pete's Rainbow. What the fuck, man? What the... Really? That's just cold and cruel. There we go. Unlikely duo here, forced to team up with one another tonight. And now, ladies and gentlemen, they are the motherfucking assholes. Yeti Bloodyard, your Apex champion and your final god. And the filthy father himself, Joel motherfucking Quinn. And I don't know why they came out as a tag team instead of a 3-man trio. I don't understand that one, but it is what it is. We'll have to let it slide for tonight. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you shall all tremble at this man's presence. Oh, stop spraying that. I found out what it is. It's his jizz in a bottle. Ladies and gentlemen, representing the motherfucking assholes, he is Queef.
I don't know why you look like Kevin Smith.
I thought you looked like a hippie. Queef is busy popping Viagra.
Oh my God.
Oh, jeez. So I gotta make sure that Jake never tags me in when Queef is in. Very eccentric fella is Queef. And here we go. The two men that will meet for the network championship at Breaking Bad, and a spinning back fist by Joel Quinn. The Irish whip now. The Dirty Daddy stuffed into the turnbuckles. Fires back, and Yeti's big fucking head in the way there. Of course it is. Got him a power bomb. Likes to fight while sporting a 10-inch boner. Oh my God. Oh. You'd think the cameraman would know to move. Instead, he's going to give everyone this huge ass shot of Yeti Bloodyard.
Jake on Queef's
Pole match. Oh, Lord. Here's a tag. Reluctant tag there by the Angry Viking, but working well together. Double axe handle to the small of the back while Joel's draped over the top rope. Comes in hot with a clothesline. The Filthy Father taking control back in a spinning back fist. Angry chops and a big, oh, wow. What a suplex there by Joel Quinn. Dropping Jake right on his neck, but a big shoulder block takes Queef down. This here is a match Jake did not want. He wanted to stay far away from Queef, and now he's trapped inside that ring, one-on-one, mano a mano, against the, the full package of Queef. Desperation seeping in with Jake there, trapped in the corner. Carries Queef over, snake eyes. Here we go, went for a super kick, but the second one followed through. Queef catching the first. Oh, geez. Come on, Jake. Really? And a big boot as Queef was looking to rise to his feet. Has the cover, and only a one. Corkscrew Dragon Leg Whip now there by Queef. Queef making his debut last week, very successfully, I might add. The Irish Whip now. And catches him mid-air. And a fall-away slam by the Dirty Daddy. Jake Bagwell now that he is safe from harm after the Dirty Daddy has done most of the damage on Queef. Waste time, precious time out on the apron, allows Queef to get back to his feet. Was brave enough to step back in when Queef was face down. Now getting his ass handed to him. Pop up, flapjack. Cover. The issue with Queef has always been
that if you manage to pin him, he develops an obsession
or obsessive crush on the fella. No crushing on me. No. I got enough with dealing with Joel Quinn. The referee trying to block Queef there. Queef just skirted around him. Jake Bagwell, though, with elbows to the midsection, coming in with a low drop kick right to the knees. Hot tag there by Queef. The Filthy Father stepping back in. Snapmare and cranks his neck forward. Here we go. Beautiful swinging neck breaker there by Jake Bagwell. Jake Bagwell and Yeti Bloodyard will meet in a very different stipulated match, and we're supposed to get news on that tonight by R.W. Watts. Here we go with the Irish whip, and a big boot by the Filthy Father. Looking for that tag was the Dirty Daddy, coming in hot. Oh, stepped over him. Leapfrog Hurricane Runner there by Joel Quinn. Outsmarted the veteran here. And now pussyfooting around. This is something you don't want to do. Oh my goodness, and a jab right to the eyes. Playing it dirty. Well, it is in his name, the Dirty Daddy. Double knees, puts him down. Yes, you already said you're eating ice cream. Oh, yeah, while you're hanging out on the apron, I know you haven't yet to be tagged in. Yeti taking it very easy tonight. Queef and Joel Quinn doing all the hard work tonight. There's the tag back to Jake. Working pretty well for a tag team. They have worked previously together in other promotions. Never in the AWE. No friendship there at all. This match was thrust upon them. Oh, and a crash and burn by the Filthy Father himself. Jake wasn't happy about it. Neither was Pete Wall. Here we go. Oh, impressive maneuver into the powerbomb. His coccyx did. The Filthy Father. Queef undressing Dirty Daddy. No, stop it. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Talk about dropping the ball. Joel Quinn probably just smashed his own testicles there. Jake, quit fucking around and get your job done. Here we go. Collared elbow into an inverted atomic drop. No! Stop saying it. And Jake tagging Queef there. Now goes after Yeti Bloodyard. And a DDT on the apron. Shades of his plans of what he thinks is going to happen at Breaking Bad. Reverses that Irish whip. Has Joel Quinn trapped in the turnbuckles. Working the spine now. Here we go. Jake prepared with a big German suplex. Queef reaching out for a tag. Oh, thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate the coffee. I really needed one. Here we go. Oh, look at those jabs by Bagwell. And in the shades of Dusty Rhodes, the bionic elbow dropping the Filthy Father. Why would you go to the corner where and there's, oh, the spear. The impact. Oh, and Yeti comes flying in to save the day. The impact Jake gets off of that spear is incredible. Oh, Jesus. Oh, thank God the camera caught that, and a pounce by Yeti Bloodyard. The first time he's been in this match, and he's one-on-one with the man threatening to take his title away from him. Over the top. Nice reversal by Jake Bagwell. Once again looking for it. Yes, it is the DDT on top of the apron. Working the neck of Yeti Bloodyard is Jake Bagwell. And now, oh Jesus, right to the throat of Joel Quinn. Big mistake though. Allowed Yeti to regain himself a little composure. And now the pain begins. Running power slam. The Apex Champion, your final god, taking any prayers away from Jake Bagwell of ever being the Apex Champion. Went in for that new version of Dumpster Juice. Jake Bagwell sidestepping it, but still did not ready himself for the onslaught of Yeti Bloodyard. brought me a group mug. Here we go. Jake Bagwell trying to take Yeti back off his feet. Dumpster chews. And a big scoop slam. The Apex champion showing why he is undeniably the biggest and strongest man here in Apex Wrestling Entertainment. And Queef setting up Bagwell. Beautiful sit-out power slam bomb. Overhand chop, bringing him up to his shoulders. Electric chair drop could be. No, the Dirty Daddy stepping in. Boot right to the shoulder, breaking up the pinfall. Does he really want Queef's attention that bad, though? Gets caught by Baggy. Big forearm across the throat, and a running neck breaker takes Queef down. Talk about having your hands full. 3-on-1, not an easy night for Bagwell or Pete Wall here in our main event. Beautiful swing and neck breaker once again by Jake Bagwell. And again he tags me. Mother. Now, you know, anything that happens in that ring while Queef is in there, it's all an act of desperation. Nobody wants this man groping them. Dropping the hammer, busting open the brain pan of Queef. MFer! And Joel Quinn this time stepping in, rushing in for the save. A hell of a match we are witnessing here in our main event. The Dirty Daddy trying to figure this pink-haired sumbitch out. Goes for I think it's a Cobra clutch maneuver there. Sidestepping around Yeti, making sure it's keeping the distance between him and the Apex champion. Allowing Queef to catch his breath there. Not working so well for the leader of Deadbeat Inc. Got him up, pump handles. Oh, gee. No, don't mount me, you son of a bitch. And Jake makes the save. It was all over, and now Yeti has the ability to end it all. Big leg drop right to the back of the neck there. Yeti says that is it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Coming in, and oh! About sent that bald head all the way to the 5th row. Yeti not done yet. Trying to concuss the man afterwards. Queef claiming he felt a bulge in Daddy's pants. Oh, sick bastards. Sick. A hell of a main event. A lot of sick and twisted shit from the audience, from the peanut gallery. And Yeti got him up. Oh, I thought, there it is. The hand of God. MFer! Bagwell, what are you doing, too? Oh, my... Jake, you son of a bitch. And a kick to the brain pan. Dizzying up the Yeti. It's Apex champion versus Network champion. Big scoop. Oh! Sidewinder driver. And Pete Wall knows exactly what he wants. Get the fuck out of Dodge. Jake a little bit too quick for Yeti there. Snap jabs. Getting dusty with that bionic elbow. A jester god is in the house. And here we go, figure 4 leg lock. Jake Bagwell looking to win this match, steal it away from the motherfucking assholes. But Queef saving the day once again. And a leg drop right to the damn neck of Bagwell. So, Yeti is not moving at all. And again, Bagwell with the figure 4 leg lock. Make a bitch tap. I ain't walking home with a fucking loss. You let him loose, you cunt. See, now I gotta be the guy to fucking do the dirty work. Going to the outside as Yeti gets the fuck out of the ring. I don't know, maybe Yeti got hurt there. He was not moving for a long while. At the mercy of not one but two figure four leg locks by Jake Bagwell. And now being beat down, worked over here on the outside. How you doing, Jester? Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Bagwell now going up against the man he will face at Breaking Bad. Sends him into the steel steps. Eyeing up Joel Quinn now is the Dirty Daddy himself. And, oh, taking out Queef as well. If you're gonna fuck them all, you make sure the boot goes all the way up the assholes. And he's got him. Cradle to your grave pile driver. On the arena floor, Yeti is dead. Here we go once again. Cradle your grave, making sure it counts for every second. Bringing Yeti back to the apron. Send him into the ring. Needs to finish this here and now. Yup. And we got the one. Or the two. Oh, hell no. That ref is definitely in the pocket of the angry assholes. And gets caught. The Apex champion knotting up that leg. Big German suplex right into the turnbuckles. Jake desperately reaching for a tag and gets wiped, does the Dirty Daddy. Off the ropes now. Big boot lacerating the brain pan of the Dirty Daddy himself. Oh, hell no. Not what anybody wants. And that's the hand of God. Cover. And Bagwell stepping back in, this time making the save. Yeah, last time you made me fucking roll my shoulder when you had all the time in the world to step in and save my ass. Yeti back in control though. Dropping his balls right on the tricep of Pete Wall. And now, working that tricep, the elbow, the wrist. Stomping on the elbow, hyperextending the wrist. Fucking over the Dirty Daddy. Blood drawn. Yeti's like a shark in the water. And here we go. Got him up. Put a twist on it. DDT. And he makes his way back to Bagwell. Clean tag there. Impressed with the team of Bagwell and the Dirty Daddy. An unwanted partnership tonight. They're doing everything they can to get the W here. Gain some momentum heading into Breaking Bad. Yeti making the tag to Queef. Why you showboating? And a beautiful standing drop kick there by Queef. Working the hamstring now. Boot right to the hamstring will definitely impair that leg for a little bit. But Bagwell coming back, delivering the same medicine to Queef. A hard shot right to the jaw. Bagwell measuring him out. Yes, the spear. And gets caught with a DDT. Queef with a beautiful reversal. And we got the one. Not even the two before Bagwell kicks out. Desperation always on his side. A hell of a main event. No one wants to quit. Nobody wants to go home with their head hung low. And here comes the Filthy Father right now. Running power slam. Ref, his foot is underneath the rope. Trying to make me look bad here. Oh, here we go. I don't know what he calls it. We all know it's a dragon sleeper. but a chop block by Jake Bagwell. Quickly turning things around here. The cameraman could get in a better position, you know? Just saying. Oh, and looking for it. A little bit close to the enemy here, but no one stepping in. Oh, there comes Queef. If it's Jake Bagwell, Queef is going to be there. Went for that running neck breaker, found nothing but air as Queef dodged him. Got the fuck out of dodge. And Bagwell makes that tag. It's Dirty Daddy versus the Filthy Father. And I made sure I pissed on his fucking bed, but good, before coming to the arena. Beautiful power bomb there by Pete Wall, but this time it's Yeti stepping in, stomping on the brain pan. You can see the ire has been raised there in the Dirty Daddy. The cameraman definitely has a thing for Yeti's ass. Just saying. It's kind of obvious at this point. Modified flapjack there by Pete Wall. He has promised that his crew is on the way soon. But here we go. Cobra clutch, and it is over. An upset. And you can call anything else, but it was an upset. 2 on 3, and somehow, some way, Jake Bagwell and the Dirty Daddy prevail. Sheer desperation from the network champion and the #1 contender to the Apex title. A hell of a fight this was. Look at that. Went for that shoulder block. Joel outsmarting him. Leapfrog off the top rope. Connects with a beautiful Hurricane Rana. 2 cradle to your grave pile drivers on the outside. Definitely hurt Yeti tonight. Got a near fall here with Joel Quinn trying to pin the one Jake Bagwell. But in the end, it came down to this submission here. Thank you very much, Evie. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this match, the leader of Deadbeat Inc. He is your Dirty Daddy, Pete Wall, and the one, Jake Bagwell. Jesus Christ. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you very much for joining me here tonight. Make sure you hit that thumbs up on your way out if you enjoyed the show. We will be back either Friday or Saturday with our final house show for AWE before we bring in Slaughterhouse. From me to you, have a great night. Always have a better tomorrow. Always give me a tons of thanks for joining me here on Pillar to Post. But for now, and as always, I am out of here.